So you went to this like wilderness program when you were in high school?
Yes.
You were like basically kidnapped in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I was 17. It's a long story.
Start at the beginning.
Okay, so.
All right, hurry up. Dude, you're taking forever, bro.
I was in my junior year of high school. And I woke up one night, there's two big ass dudes at the foot of my bed. Like bouncer looking dudes. Bald heads and shit. The lights go on. I wake up, it's 4 a.m. They're just standing at the foot of my bed like this.
And what did you say? Cash me outside, how about da?
I should have.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing? And they were like, you're
You
coming
said it
to
like
bed.
a girl?
I was like, what are you doing?
And what are you doing?
What are you doing? And they were like, you're coming with us.
Were your parents in the hall? Like, yeah, get his ass.
No.
Get that
They were
little...
like, your parents hired us to take you.
So they didn't even say bye?
No.
What the fuck?
Hey, you know, that's just
a pass. You gotta make peace with it.
That's part of the game.
So they want the kid to think that it's a real kidnapping?
The dudes they hire to kidnap you is a separate business.
Okay.
They're called transporters.
Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the program that you get sent to. They hire those like
They hire like it's like a pedophile style business. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that, but they hire like these transporters to take you and then drop you off at the program. And then I tried to escape. That didn't go well. There was nowhere to run. Eventually they caught up with me. They had to process me, which is like getting you all your gear, full strip search, squat and cough. Then you get changed in your gear, then they fucking blindfold you, put you in the back of a truck and drive you like into literally like the middle of nowhere, like where they conducted like nuclear tests in the 1950s. To hike to the nearest town would have been like 2.5 weeks of hiking. You're so remote, like really, really in the middle of nowhere, and they can keep you as long as they want. They decide when you get to leave, so you have no idea how long you're going to be there. As a minor, right, when you get sent to these programs, your parents have to sign over legal guardianship to the program. So when you're there, your parents are technically legally no longer your legal guardians. You belong to the program, and these programs were all privately run. So there was no like state or federal, oversight.
And then what did the program entail?
They hike you around just fucking, all day. You got heavy ass packs, like probably like 80-pound packs, and you set up camp. You got to do like, chores and shit for the whole camp. We had to do like manual labor, which was like take down like miles and miles of barbed wire fence that this rancher had. And they just,
Did you go to school?
No. There's no school there. I was at that program for like 4 months, and then once you're there for like a month, you get a letter basically from like your family saying like, you're not coming home after this, you're going to another program after this. And then I was at that program for like over a year, and that was like a school scenario, but still like very restrictive. Like you don't have any freedom. You can't leave. You're constantly under staff supervision.
How bad of a boy were you? I mean, you just smoked a tree?
Yeah, I'm drinking, smoking weed, experimenting here and there with drugs. Like I wasn't that bad, but I was enough to like worry my parents. Eventually, I had gotten in trouble so many times that they said you're grounded for the rest of high school. And I was like, man, fuck this. And then they'd be like, okay, if you go out, then your whole life is gonna change. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. A couple weeks later, I'm blindfolded, in the desert.
Did it affect your relationship with your parents? Was there a process where they were like, we're sorry,
Yeah, I mean, this is a...
Because I know you're close to your parents now, right?
I am close to them. This was in like 2008. So that was those years like...
It was the war in Iraq. Yeah.
No, yeah, that's true. I guess from like 2004 to like 2010 were like the peak years of this industry. They were making the most amount of money, and the most amount of kids were being sent there. Since then, the industry has been like decimated because they've got hit with lawsuits, exposure of widespread like abuse and just negligence. Like with Paris Hilton, and people have come out and saying this fucked up shit happened to me, blah blah blah. So it's like a lot of these programs, they don't even exist anymore because they've all got shut down or they've gone out of business because they've just been hit with so many lawsuits.
I guess when you went to that first program, it was not a good summer.
No, dude.
You were not having a...
It was supposed to be the summer league going into my senior year of high school.